Let the sideshow begin. Hello, fight fans. This is Coach Nathan of NS Champ 7 Power Boxing Series at nschamp7.com, and that's the title of my analysis of boxing's cartoon category of fights, aka Misfits Promotions. And this is about to go down in Manchester, England, between aspiring pro boxers, and I use that term loosely, folks, and as WWE star Logan Paul and former international world jiu-jitsu champ Dillon Danis. And the main event features YouTube's Fighting Hall of Famer himself, KSI, versus a decent preliminary fighter at best, Tommy Fury. First off, if some of you more serious boxing folks wonder, Coach, why would you even cover some mess like this? Comic relief, folks. Comic relief. It's been said that laughter does the heart good like a medicine. And for a lot of us, including myself, this past week has been a serious and somewhat stressful week. So out of curiosity, I watched the press conferences and the weigh-ins, and the more I saw, the harder I laughed. From Logan Paul hiring Chris Hansen, now he's the host of the NBC series a while back, To Catch a Predator. He hired him for a cameo performance. He took the stage along with Paul to accuse Dillon Danis of being a stalker, pretty much trying to make out like the man's a pervert. Then the throwing incident between the two, Paul and Danis, causing Paul to get cut in the face. Now, that's not really funny, but only in the sense that Logan, who's been training for around 3 months, he says, he showed no defensive reflexes to slip, block, or duck as the microphone hit him on the side of the head. And the weigh-ins earlier, as the fighters were separated, this was for the face-off, in plexiglass in a cage. Now, particularly in the case with Tommy Fury and KSI, they're kicking and hitting the plexiglass, pretty much reminiscent of junkyard dog antics, while cussing each other out. And at one point, KSI and Fury, they bang the glass simultaneously, which causes Fury to stumble back a little bit. All the while, he's still dropping the worst F-bombs that he can think of. You know, what's also funny is that the WBC gave him a contender's belt and contender status after his victory over Jake Paul, in hopes to motivate the winner, which he was, to fight a legitimate up-and-comer or at least a veteran trial horse ranked by the WBC, which KSI is neither. As for skill set, each fighter I've watched, they have decent amateur boxing skills, hence the word amateur. The elite amateurs will be on display as they fight for the Olympic trials coming up in December for next year's Paris Olympics. And in the case of Dillon Danis, this is his first boxing match. Tommy Fury does have experience, a good fighting background, but he still keeps his chin in the air for the most part with his punches and combinations. KSI, for his part, has been working on overhand rights and training. But every one of these guys are hittable. And at least to me, at least, it looks like whoever lands hard, flush, and first will probably be the winner in these fights. So the little bit of this that I watched, because I'm certainly not watching the whole fight card, it'll be reminiscent of when I watched pro wrestling back in the day as a kid, as some of you older guys could probably attest to as well. And I know this is according to your geographical areas, because they had different chants for different areas. In my case, I was raised in the Midwest in the St. Louis area, and seeing guys like Terry Funk, Dusty Rhodes, and Baron von Raschke, whose over-the-top antics oftentimes outweigh their ring skills. Once again, folks, this will be boxing's Comedy Central. On the other hand, there are some serious matches out there this weekend with serious stakes involved, with real pros trying to cement their legacy in boxing history, such as the WBC junior middleweight champ Tim Tszyu defending his title in Australia against top contender Brian Mendoza, which will have my undivided attention, as you'll be seeing the preview coming up shortly behind this. So, don't forget, folks, for elite boxing instruction, elite boxing analysis, and elite boxing philosophy, click that like button and the notification as well, and subscribe to NS Champ 7, our boxing series at nschamp7.com.